What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video we're going to be checking out the Samsung Galaxy S10e. Now this phone was released alongside the Samsung Galaxy S10 and the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. Now I actually did a unboxing and first impressions of the 10 Plus, so link to that video will be in the description below. And let's jump into the S10e, guys. So first off, let's take a look at the box. So pretty similar box to the S10 Plus, just a little bit smaller, and this is the black one we picked up there, so the logo is also different. Actually, I do have my S10 Plus box here. There we go. So this one is kind of a blue because we got a blue one. This one is more of like a dark silver black chrome kind of color, just to indicate that you have the black one. So that's pretty much the face of the box. To this side we just have the Samsung Galaxy S10e logo, or just writing. To this side, absolutely nothing. To the top, nothing again. To the back here, we have the package, what the packaging contains. Of course, you have the phone, a pre-installed SIM card, depending on what carrier you get, the wall charger, stereo headset, USB connector, and of course, the terms and conditions. And this side right here, we also have another box includes, which is quite similar to this, but they print a lot of more stuff on here. So of course you have the phone, the pre-installed SIM, and you guys already saw Sprint right here. That's the carrier that this phone will be running on. A pre-installed screen protector, which is a cool thing. All S10 phones or all S10 models will come with a pre-installed screen protector. We have the wall USB charger, the stereo headset, the USB connector, and once again the terms and condition. And that's pretty much the box, guys. I'm gonna go ahead, cut all the seals, and we'll jump into the unboxing. Alrighty, guys, so all the seals have been broken, and let's check it out, guys. Alright, so upon opening it, we have this paper that reads, "This device includes a pre-installed screen protector," which we already knew. If you remove it and want to use a different screen protector, make sure it allows for use of all touchscreen features. So it's just a little heads up. You guys can remove the pre-installed screen protectors if you like, but do make sure if you do, you have a suitable workable screen protector to use on the phone, guys. Alright, so that's pretty much it. And before we jump into that, on the top half, when you pull it out, there's a little stub in here with some stuff in here, which is pretty much just the terms and condition. There we go. So just the terms and condition and a little bit of literature you guys can read up on. And of course we have the eject pin. Now this is for removing or installing a SIM card as well as a micro SD card. And you want to use this pin, guys. Do not use no needles or hairpins or stuff like that. Use the pin install, guys. It's there for a reason. Alright, so let's check it out. So we have the phone, which we'll take a look at in a few. And now we have the accessories. So same accessories, just like the S8 and the S9 models. They're probably just I know the headphone looks like it's designed just a little bit differently. But as far as the fast adaptive charger, I think it says it right there. Yep, adaptive fast charging. So the wall adapter is pretty much the same since the Galaxy S6. I don't really see any change in it. Maybe it's just a little bit faster. We have our OTG connector here for transferring data from one device to the next. Then we have the USB Type-C cable, which once again, same exact thing like the S8 and the S9. So I'm not going to open this for, we don't really need to open it. And then we have the AKG headphones. Now, these headphones were kind of introduced from the S8, and they've been a really great headphone, guys. Mine lasts a very, very long time, and I still have an extra one, which I'm using today. I like it because, it's cool, the sound quality is good, and the braided design just adds for long-lasting durability. Now I must say, if you guys are going to check out or already checked out the S10 unboxing, I did the S10 Plus unboxing, the accessories that came in that box were all white, and I kind of thought that they were all going to come in white, and clearly I was wrong, guys. So here's the S10 Plus blue accessories. Everything's white, exact same thing, just white and black. So I'm gonna let you guys get a good comparison of which one you might like better. All right, there you go. And that's the accessories. Now let's take a look at the phone. Now straight off the bat, the size is pretty cool. It's nice. It's the smaller of the three. Here's the S10 Plus that it did a minute ago or in the last video. It's not bad. This is a 6.4 inch screen. This one is going to come in at a 5.8. Now, for a phone that's physically this small, to have a screen that's 5.8 is pretty cool, guys. So you're still having a large screen on there, guys. All right, so let's take a look at some hardware. So I'm gonna just turn it on so you guys can see the screen while we. Okay, so that's gonna turn on in the meantime. Okay, so let's start off at the back. So we have two cameras here, unlike the S10 and the S10 Plus models. Now you're getting the main camera, but then the second camera is gonna be the ultra wide angle camera, guys. Then we have the flash right here. We have branding right there. To the bottom of it, USB Type-C, speaker jack, and as always, that fateful headphone jack that Samsung keeps putting in there. We appreciate that so much. The left side of the phone, you have your volume up, volume down, as well as your Bixby button, which can now be remapped to do something else, which is a pretty cool feature. And to the right side, we have our power button slash the fingerprint button. Now, it is something to note that the S10e is the only one out of the three new phones that will include the fingerprint on the side and not on the screen. And of course, at the top here, you have your SIM tray slash micro SD card tray. And that's pretty much everything about the hardware. Now, this is also the black model. And I must say, I kind of dig this color. It's a pretty cool black. All right, so that's pretty much everything for the hardware. Now, the phone is on. We're not going to set this up. Oh, why did it hit new line? We'll just do that later. All right, so I already went ahead, punched in my information. So, we won't have to go through all that again. The Wi-Fi should be on. Let me just connect it. Yes, I'm a fan of Batman. Let me connect that really. Wi-Fi is all good to go, and let's take a look at the display. So it's a pretty cool display. It's a 5.8 dynamic AMOLED capacitive touchscreen coming in at a resolution of 1080 by 2280, and of course we have the cornering Gorilla Glass 5, guys. Sorry about that. And yeah, so it's a pretty nice and solid display. Samsung really makes some good screens, and that's pretty much the screen, guys. All right, so let's hit up the settings right here and see what we have at the top here. So of course we have our basic stuff at the top. We have your Wi-Fi, sound, Bluetooth, auto rotate, airplane mode, flashlight. A lot of people still download a flashlight app. You really don't need to unless you want to have all these different flashing of your flashlight, but it's on there. Of course, you have your power saving mode. We have the wireless power share, guys. And this is a pretty cool feature. You turn that thing on, you grab a phone, and I believe if you put it together like that, there you go, guys. It just starts to charge your other phone. So that's a pretty cool feature. You can charge anything that's, I guess, wireless compatible. You can charge those new headphones that that Samsung just released. Those are wireless charging compatible. So if you have that, you have your phone, you can definitely charge that. Now, speaking about the battery, it is a 3100 milliamp battery in this phone. So some of you may think that's small, but for the compact version of the S10, I think that might be pretty or good enough to take you through a complete day. And of course, if you want to share the power charge, just keep track of your battery, guys. All right, so let's go into the settings, see what we got right here. What I really want to check, well, the biometrics. Actually, let's take a look at the fingerprint, guys. Now, this is the first fingerprint for a Samsung phone to be on the site. So let's see how cool this is. Now, I'm going to use my right hand right here, and let's set this up. Let's see how easy this is. I'm just going to do a simple password, 1, 2, 3, 4, nothing crazy. All right, so the button is right there. Let's just, set it up really quickly. Up. Now, I guess if you're right-handed, this would come in really handy for you as your thumb just naturally falls to the right side of the phone when you're using it. I'm not sure if you're a left-hander or if you use the phone in your left hand the most, how that would kind of fall, because your index is probably going to be the one more on that side. And I do have a little gripe. The button seems to be just a little bit above, or just a little too high on the phone, guys. If it was probably like around here, this would have been really good. Alright, so the fingerprint is set up. Let's try it out. Phone's locked, hit it, phone unlocks. Pretty good, a little bit faster than the on-screen fingerprint. And there we go. Alright, and that's how the fingerprint works, guys. Alright, so checking out some other stuff. Of course, you still have your facial recognition, which you can use as a choice if you want to just unlock with that. And we have our advanced feature where you can just control a whole bunch of cool stuff in there. But the part that I definitely want to check out is the device care, guys. So if you go over to device care, we hit battery. This kind of gives you like just an estimation of how much battery or what's taking up your battery, or what app uses a lot more of your battery, and your percentage that you currently have. Let's hit battery usage and see what happens. There we go. So the last 24 hours of battery, yeah, we've only had it for about an hour and 53 minutes at least on. All right, so moving on, guys. So if you hit storage, there it is, guys. It's going to calculate it. Now, we have nothing installed on the phone, and the system alone takes up about 21 gigs of data. So right off the bat, you're going to be losing 21 gigs of data, but it's understandable. This phone runs a lot of high-end software, so you know it's going to need a lot of room to operate. But you're still getting 106 gigs of clear storage for you to use. Put whatever you want to put on there. That's still a lot of storage, and if that's not enough for some of you out there, don't forget you have that SD card expansion as an option. And then right here, we should have 6 gigs of RAM. There we go, a total of 6. System use about 2.5, so you know we got 2.9 available, so not too bad. So that's the memory right there. If you hit about phone, just gonna move that really quickly. Yeah, about phone just gives you pretty much everything about the phone. Okay, software information, that's what we're aiming for, guys. And here we are, right here. So we have the One UI version, Android 9, which is pretty cool. And just a bunch of extra stuff in there you guys can go through. And that's pretty neat so far. Let's take a look at the camera. All right, so let me grab something so we can just kind of try to take a picture of. So when you open the camera, this is the basic lens, and the best part about this camera is, well, at least for me, that ultra wide angle, guys. Look how wide that is. You know how many stuff you can fit in that, guys? You can fit a lot of stuff using that ultra wide angles. So that's another cool improvement on this new phone. So top improvements for me is going to be that ultra wide angle. The fingerprint, I'm not sure how I'm feeling about that. I still kind of I'm still used to the fingerprint being on the back since I still have my S9 Plus. Of course, we have this full display with the little punch hole camera. You know, over time, I could probably get used to that. What else? That's pretty cool. We have the 128 gigs now as the base storage in these phones, which is pretty nice. And yeah, I think for me, that's what's rocking. Oh, and with this new Android 9, if you guys didn't notice, there is not a lot of bloat in the phone. There's not a ton of built-in or pre-installed apps that Samsung usually does a lot. So that's actually pretty cool. It makes it a little bit more minimalistic, and you can just add as much stuff as you want to it. You know, make the phone more of yours. And yeah, that's all I have to say about the Samsung Galaxy S10e. So far, it's looking to shape up to be the best compact phone of 2019, but we are still early in the year, so we don't know what's yet to come, guys. And with that, we're going to end the video right there. I'll post some links down below in case you guys want to check it on the Samsung website, all the various colors, because it does come in a multitude of colors. And thanks for watching. Hit the like button. Until next time, thanks for watching again. I'll see you guys in the next video.